Breaking ties with someone is never easy, especially if you still love them. However, with time, patience, and a few healthy coping strategies, you can move on and find happiness again. 1. Give it time. The heartbreak of a breakup isn't permanent. We know it doesn't feel like that. It feels like you'll never be whole again, that you can never be happy without them. But it's not true. You will move on, and you will feel like yourself again. 2. Treat yourself. After you break up, you may find that you have lots of extra time and money that you no longer have to spend on your ex. So date yourself. Throw some dollar bills in the air and make yourself feel like a king or queen. Getting used to single life isn't all depressing, it's about putting you first. 3. Get away from all the painful memories and locations. The best ways to leave behind the painful memories? Literally leave them behind. New sights, sounds, and experiences stimulate the senses, making the pain of a breakup seem distant and unimportant. Even a short trip, like a new cafe or running route, will shake some of the baggage off. 4. Wipe the traces of your ex out of your life. You want to avoid interacting with people and things that remind you of your ex. You don't have to throw it all out. There is no reason to be heartless, but you do have to pack it away. Throw the old shirts, photographs, and mementos in a box and bury it in the attic or basement. 5. Make new or better friends. If you're looking for a change in your life, try changing the company you keep. The world is a big wide place, and though your sweetheart might have seemed like the bee's knees when you were dating, they are not the only fish in the sea. This advice is especially important if, after a breakup, you find that some of your friends have sided with your ex. 6. Rekindle old friendships you forgot in the midst of your torrid love. Significant others take lots of time and energy, leaving your best brothers and gal pals wondering if you fell off the face of the earth. This is nothing to be ashamed of. Everyone has to budget their limited time between partners and friends. 7. Do something other than just wallowing in pity. During a relationship, when you're splitting time between your own interests and desires and those of your partner, it can be tricky to find time to do all of the things you'd like to. The silver lining of a breakup is that you suddenly have lots more time to spend on yourself. 8. There may be parts of your life that could use a little cleanup. Work towards bettering yourself physically and mentally. Chances are good you've let your passion project slip away. You've gotten used to sweetpants and Netflix every Friday. You've eaten more stir fry, your beau's favorite, than is healthy or exciting. 9. Get back into the game with a fling or rebound hookup. Rebound relationships get a bad rap that they don't deserve. There's not anything wrong with having a low stakes, light-hearted relationship following a breakup of major relationship. However, you must be perfectly clear about your goals and intentions from the start. 10. Fall back on your friends and family for support. The people who love you, your family members, personal mentors, and close friends, want to see you happy. If you're unhappy after a breakup, don't be afraid to ask these people for a little extra love. After all, we all need somebody to lean on. 11. Move on whenever it feels right. After you've spent time on yourself, had a few flings, and enjoyed the single life, you'll eventually want to start a new relationship. That's great. When you're ready, but don't feel like you need to jump into a new relationship to feel normal again. 12. Realize that the pain won't leave this morning, or the next hearts aren't mended in a day's time. Some people take weeks or months to feel 100% after a painful breakup. Ultimately, there's no substitute for the natural healing power of time. As you get further removed from your breakup, it'll creep less and less into your thoughts. You'll feel normal again. 13. Don't look back in anger. You may feel like you've made a mistake, or like you won't ever be able to find another partner again. These feelings, though nasty, aren't really that weird. It is perfectly natural. But don't let temporary feelings of low self-worth sabotage your chance at escaping a relationship you aren't happy in. 14. Don't allow any contact with your ex until you've emotionally reset. In the days, weeks, and even months following a romantic split, your emotions are going to be a hot mess. You may find that you feel conflicting feelings of sadness, relief, frustration, and/or nervousness. This is perfectly normal. Breakups can lead to long periods of emotional unease, where you don't feel right for a long time. 15. Avoid rash decisions or major life changes without some forethought. It seems like a good idea to blow your savings on a 2-week trip to Cuba after a breakup, but is it really? Don't make any major decisions until you've had time to cool off and calmly consider your possibilities. 16. Don't shove abusive relationships under the rug. If they hurt you, you still need to report things. This is especially important if you are worried for your safety after the breakup. To clarify this last point, if your ex abused you in any way, you can and should tell the proper authorities. 17. See a therapist if you're still struggling to move on. Today, unfortunately, the idea of going to a therapist carries a certain social stigma, but that stigma is a load of hogwash. It's sometimes thought that the person looking for help is mentally unstable or emotionally weak. The most difficult person to ever forgive is yourself. Forgive yourself for everything you think you did that brought you this heartbreak. And once that forgiveness happens, you are on a new road. You can choose whatever you please. We thank you for watching. Please check the description for recommended offers. If you liked the video, please hit like button, share your feedback in comment, and subscribe our channel for more videos every week. Also don't forget to press on bell icon to get notified about our new videos. Please download our app and connect with us on FB and Instagram also.